From insane clutches to mind-blowing mechanics to creating the most iconic siege play of all time, these are 9 times that Spoit shocked the world with his skills. Beginning first with his insane Pro League debut. For his first ever season being on a Pro League team, he won the Rainbow Six Siege Major. To some, this might not be that big of a deal, but this couldn't actually be further from the truth. The reason this was so monumental was because the team he was on, Team Rogue, was doing terribly before they ever even picked him up on their roster. They weren't qualifying for majors and doing terribly in invitationals and scrims. The future was looking dim for this team and its players when suddenly they made a last-ditch effort as a roster switch to pick up Spoit. After they made such a bold move, Team Rogue became the best team in the world. When they arrived at the major, they quickly and concisely swept all other teams under their feet at the qualifiers. All other teams except one, FaZe Clan. FaZe had always been a threat in Siege tournaments, and is one of the scariest teams to face for any professional player or professional team. After both Team Rogue and FaZe Clan beat everyone else in their respective brackets, they were on to face each other in the grand finals of the Siege Major. This match is widely considered to be one of the best matches in R6 esports history. Not only was it a good match between 2 titans of Rainbow Six teams, but it was an underdog story, a Spoit story. Spoit not only did good enough on his team, but against FaZe in general, he did well. This game was so close, however, that they were tied for maps, and they were tied on the leaderboard at max overtime. With stakes at an all-time high and with pressure boiling, Team Rogue ended up winning it all. Considering Rogue's bad history and with them doing good with Spoit, some say it's Spoit's doing as to why they won. Some say it's a bit more complicated, but regardless, it speaks volumes about the effect he had on the team and his valuability as a player. But this was just the first time that Spoit shocked the world, and these get increasingly crazier as the video goes on, so make sure you stick to the end. But before Spoit was ever in Pro League to do any of this, however, Spoit was just a competitive player who played in local tournaments and eventually became a Challenger League player who liked to spend his free time making content and playing ranked. Because of the unofficialness of his career, when people would die to him, a lot of players thought he was cheating. Whether it was streamers, champion players, or even pros, everyone was asking one question: was Spoit legit? For an aspiring Pro League player, this was the worst news you could hear because it meant that any chance of a career was completely gone if you were found guilty, and he'd be a social outcast as well, which means that his YouTube channel would also fail. His dreams would be crushed and his money would dry up. But Spoit didn't let these accusations stop him though. So in the end, was he cheating? Most thought actually not, aside from a few haters and Pro League players. But when he was finally doing LAN tournaments against some of the best players in the world at the Major and other tournaments as well, and he continued to be astounding, even his haters' doubts were completely squashed. Well, couldn't he have been cheating in a pro scene, you might be asking? Well, no. When you play on LAN, you play on a new computer that is checked for any software the day it is used. So it would be completely impossible to cheat on. This means that Spoit was free of any accusations and was free of the constant threat of losing everything that he loved. Spoit was legit and had nothing but a great future ahead of him, a future of pro play and content creation. Content creation where he'd get a lot of money, predominantly playing ranked. One of the best clips of his ranked streams is this next clip where he vaulted in the CC window of Clubhouse and got an ace against some of the best champion level players in the game at the time.
Located a bomb.
Yep.
That's
Some con, I think. Nah, I was gonna kill that guy catch, but I just let you kill him. I'm gonna lie.
I'm so good at this game.
Now, you might not have thought that this was as monumental as winning a Siege Major, or beating cheating allegations to save a career, but this clip is actually one of his most popular clips among him and his fan base, and is one of the many clips that shot his brand and himself to the level of stardom and popularity that he has today. If you want to see him hit insane clips like this with even higher stakes though, then you need to see this next time that Spoit shocked the world, where he dropped 22 kills against a pro team on the main stage.
If they decide to go for pressure there. Spoit, however, will lose quite a bit of that setup on top of his own HP, but he gets immediate revenge. It's a tough situation for the Wolves to fight their way out of, but P4 finds the first strike from that. Takes down Gomez. Spoit will respond, knocking out P4. Just like that, M80 are back into the round. Still down a player here, though, and Mowgli pushes it one step further as he gets another entry into the site itself against Diaz. Kano goes wild, peeking all the way into Study, pays the price for it as he goes down to Mowgli. Spoit once again responds, but now he is alone in the 1v3, forces his way back into the site, gets the down against Mowgli, and kills him in the process. Pengu should still have a pretty clean plant. Spoit's going to need to rotate through Gunvault. He's got a way to work himself outside of that. And as you just saw there, red ping on Deadshot. 3 inside of this game. Can he give us another 1v2 clutch scenario here? Has a good amount of time, about 20 seconds to make this happen. It immediately knocks out one of his 2 targets. Playable shields. That'll give them some options to execute in for either Study or that Death Store area.
Pengu going for a huge flank up red stairs. He has the angle. He's got 2 kills. Gomez and Kino full. Diaz not long for the world either. Iconic and Spoit make that just the European import in a 1v5 and a clash in his way. Wolves now, it's all a formality. They just need to go through the motions and electrocute Spoit to death. The Wolves take down the NAL champions in a barn burner to open up the Swiss.
Now earlier, we talked about how some clips from his ranked games would eventually shoot him up into the rise of popularity and stardom that he's achieved today, right? While playing with celebrities and big streamers like Spoit and Stompin'. Another clip that is just as good and popular from his streams is this next clip where Spoit used a deagle and almost killed an entire team with nothing but 1-taps.
Your location has been compromised. Op 4 last standing.
Clips like these really speak to just how good Spoit is mechanically, and just how vast the gap is between him and the average player. But none of the clips I've shown you so far in this video have anything on what you're about to see next. As mentioned before, Spoit before and during his career had been accused of cheating many times. This clip, where he gets a spawn peek ace, not only is used by most people as proof that he cheated, but it just goes to show how much mechanical prowess that Spoit had once people realized he was never cheating at all.
I'm just talking about ego feed down.
Possible clip, you know the route. And come on. No one has not charged me.
Op 4
Get it,
last
that's
operator
actually
standing.
good.
Your location has been compromised.
360 man.
Just like that.
Now, if you thought that getting that many kills that quickly was impressive, this next clip will absolutely blow your mind. You see, Spoit not only is good with good weapons, but you could put something as simple as a 6-shot revolver in the man's hands, and he'll still find some way to ace.
That's me. I'm in tapping. Oh no, you got it. Sorry. Oh, did I down 2? No, you did. 3? No. Back up inbound.
Oh, the ace! Op 4 has located a bomb.
The ace!
Reloading.
You want him?
Op 4 eliminated.
Put that
Mission
walker
successful.
down.
But that's enough about ranked games. As I'm sure you're aware by now, some of the best clips Spoit has ever hit were on actual Pro League players themselves. And if you have any doubts about his ability, look at this game where Spoit absolutely dogged on Team Secret.
Oh, free yellow.
In armor, right?
Yeah, there. Nice.
Who might be in office?
One in front and
Mostly up, downstairs, workshop. Oh, free yellow. So it was random C4 noise. Oh, no.
Push this upstairs.
There's 2 guys at the main door right now.
There's 2 upstairs at least. Watch out, watch out, watch out. Oh, nice kid.
2 on main door. Okay, let's go to... No, 1 outside side B window, one.
One bottom main stairs.
Top middle stairs. He's going down.
Like, but I shot him as well, game. I shot him as well.
I'm holding from Africa. I'm holding Africa.
He's phoning in. He's phoning in.
No one's left.
That's not him. No, he's not.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
All of info they don't take out some defaults. It's odd.
Bro, playing against these.
They have a hole above main door.
We have to go below from the cage.
Get it. The
Meta
meta.
supply.
Nice. I can draw you in. He's a shield on alpha.
How's the done, buddy? I cannot kill the guy. I cannot.
I'm in the report. I can hunt him now.
Is that
Watch.
Yeah, he's dead.
It's smoking off. It's smoking off. It's the right side. Right side. Still there.
Where?
That's nice. Content clear. Arcade is fully clear. Arcade is clear. No one Africa. One on the benefit, one small.
Four last stop standing.
Oh, he's in Arcas already. Oh, okay, we don't have. Yeah, we're not watching. He's in Arcas already.
One friendly operator.
What? Fucking goblin. Arcas.
Who's coming metal?
Reloading! In CC. That's a sound call, I'm not sure. Yeah, that is it.
Push main.
In main.
Nice, one upstairs.
Always Spoit. Fuck this guy. Fuck this guy. He's going towards office side. One office. He was in office, Spoit.
Just plan.
Oh my god.
Okay, you just
This
killed
guy
him.
is
So good.
Dude, this guy is actually
Dude,
cracked.
I don't even have to do
He's
it.
actually cracked. What do I even have to do anything the whole game, dude? That way I even...
But of everything I've showed you so far, the first example in this video is by far the most impactful and career-defining, where he went to go win that major. But there's one thing I didn't tell you about that last game. You see, not only did Spoit help them win the major by getting them as far as they did in the major and eventually winning it, but he may have been the sole reason that they won the last round that won them the game in the first place. He did it not by having super good aim or being super aggressive. No, ironically enough, he did it by being passive and only getting one singular but important kill.
30, phase dropping down, converging on the ground floor. Kitchen hallway is theirs as a yokai blast comes out. Spoit thought about a swing but changed his mind at the last second.
And that, right there, his decision to not swing even though he really wanted to, was, in my opinion, what won the entire major for his team. Of all the clips I've shown you in this video of him being super aggro, with flashy aim and crazy one-taps, this sole decision of him just being passive actually had the most impact on his entire career. And I'll let the rest of the clip speak for itself.
And Astro expects on the downstairs. Last 15, it's literally now or never. Spoit finds one, two left standing. The plan's got to get stuck. They find the down as well. Yesterday they took the crown from LA. Today they take the kingdom from Latam. Bring on your body, major champions.
And that is the story of Spoit. One of the best mechanical players in the entire world, and the ability to perform when it really matters. With it out of the way, check out this next video, and I hope we'll see you there.